Lagos rain came down in silver sheets, drumming against the zinc roof of the modest two-bedroom flat in Garden City Estate. Inside, 16-year-old Jola Jesu sat cross-legged on her bed, sketchbook balanced on her knees, tongue poking out in concentration. A single bulb swung above her, casting warm light on the Ankara print and glossy fashion magazine she had spread like treasures across the mattress. She was drawing her dream dress again. A flowing gown made from deep indigo adire, with modern puff sleeves and a tie-high slit that would make the runway gasp. Jola loved fashion the way some girls love music.
This gown will carry our stories. I feel it in my soul.
It was a heartbeat. At 5'9", with long legs, glowing dark skin, and a natural catwalk stride, everyone at Heroes Academy said she was born for the spotlight. She believed them. "Jola! Dinner!" Her mother's voice floated from the kitchen, warm and firm. "Come in, Mommy!" Jola called back dramatically, as if announcing the end of a fashion show. She closed her sketchbook with a sigh and padded barefoot into the parlor. Her father, Mr. Adeyemi, was already at the table, loosening his tie after a long day at the National Identity Number Office. Her mother, Miss Adeyemi, a teacher at the local public school, set down a steaming pot of jollof rice and fried plantain. The family bowed their heads. "Father, well, thank you for today," Mr. Adeyemi prayed. "Keep our daughter in your fear and in your love." "Amen. Amen," Jola echoed, meaning every word. She had never given her parents a single reason to worry. Top of her class since nursery, respectful to elders, never late for church, she was the only child, the golden girl, the answer to years of prayers. That night, as the rain slowed to a drizzle, Jola lay in bed whispering her own prayer. "Lord, one day, let me wear beautiful clothes on a big stage, but only if it pleases you." SS1 class at Heroes Academy buzzed with the usual Monday energy. The smell of new books, the hum of ceiling fans fighting the mainland heat, and the chatter of teenagers dreaming bigger than their estate. Jola had just transitioned to art from science, chasing her fashion dreams. She was arranging her color pencil when a new girl slid into the seat beside her. Tall, confident, smelling faintly of expensive perfume. "Hi, I'm Sasha. Love your scarf. Is that custom?" Jola's eyes lit up. Within minutes, they were deep in conversation about Ankara trends, street style bloggers, and the perfect shade of red lipstick. Sasha was the daughter of one of the richest men in Garden City Estate. Her father traveled so much that Sasha practically lived with house help and drivers. Yet, she came to school every day, attended church on Sunday, and quoted Bible verses with genuine warmth. By the end of the week, Sasha had become Jola's best friend, the kind who finished her sentences and made her laugh until her stomach hurt. They spent evenings in Jola's room trying on accessories, taking mirror selfies, and talking about everything. One afternoon, Sasha lowered her voice. "So, I have a boyfriend. He's necessary." Jola's eyes widened like saucers. Sasha laughed softly. "Jola Jesu, you're so pure. It's cute. But yeah, his name is Toby, and his best friend Joel. He's been asking about you for a while now." Jola shook her head quickly. "Me? No. I'm not interested. Mommy and Daddy will kill me. And God." She trailed off, cheeks burning. Sasha shrugged. "Joel's from a serious Christian family too. He's a good boy, just think about it." Jola refused. For 11 whole months, she refused. Every time Joel sent a message through Sasha, she would reply with the same polite but firm line. Tell him I'm focusing on my books and my future. Her mother noticed the new friendship and pulled her aside one evening.
Jola Jesu, my dear, you must be careful with this girl, Sasha. I worry about her influence on you.
Don't worry, Mom. She's a good girl.
That Sasha girl. Her father is never home. Be careful, my daughter. Some friends open doors we are not ready to walk through. Jola hugged her mother. I promise I'm safe, Mommy. She loves Jesus too.
Students, I have wonderful news. Heroes Academy has been selected for the Lagos State Teenage Fashion Competition.
The announcement came like a thunderclap. Heroes Academy was entering the prestigious Lagos State Teenage Fashion Competition. The winner will get a modeling contract with a top Nigerian agency and a feature in Genevieve magazine. Jola was obsessed. She sketched day and night. She practiced her work in the corridor until her father joked that the neighbors would think they had a horse in the house. Her grades slipped from 92% average to 78%. Her mother frowned but said nothing yet.
Jola, you have abandoned your school books.
Sasha became her partner in crime. We are doing this together, she declared, helping Jola sew simple pieces late into the night. Jola made it through the school heat, then the zonal round. By the time she reached the statewide finals, she was floating. The finals, however, were in a luxury hotel in Victoria Island. 3 nights, full board, runaway shows every evening. Miss Adeyemi put her foot down the moment she heard.
Please, Mom, you have to let me go. This is my dream.
I forbid you from joining the hotel trip for the final rounds.
No, absolutely not. Hotels like that are filled with things I cannot even mention. Alcohol, boys, immorality. You're not going, Jola Jesu, and I will not spend one kobo on it. Jola cried for 3 straight days. She fasted, she prayed, she begged. Nothing moved her mother. Then Joel sent a message through Sasha. I'll sponsor everything. Dresses, makeup, transport, hotel extras. Just agree to be my girlfriend. Officially, I've waited long enough. Jola stared at her phone for a long time. Her dream was so close. The runway, the lights, the applause. She typed back with shaking fingers. Okay. The hotel glittered like something from another world. Marble floors, crystal chandeliers, and the distant crash of Atlantic waves. Jola checked in wearing her most modest outfit, heart pounding. The first night, she refused everything. The champagne flute, the cigarettes being passed round like sweets, the heavy makeup. But the competition rules were strict. Runway's looks must be bold. She wore a dress shorter than anything she had ever owned and felt naked under the light. Joel was waiting backstage. You look hot, he whispered, pulling her close. When he tried to kiss her, she turned her face away. I said, girlfriend, not that, she whispered. Night 2 was worse. Joel's hands grew bolder. His friends laughed too loudly. Sasha kept saying, relax, Jola, this is how big girls do it. On the final night, Jola stood in front of the mirror in her hotel room, wearing the showstopper gown she had designed herself, a breathtaking piece in emerald green and gold. She looked like a queen, but her heart was heavy. Then she overheard them through the thin wall. Joel's voice, low and ugly. Tonight, she's acting holy, but she came here with me. We'll all have our turn. Room 412, after the after party. The other boys laughed. Terror froze her blood. This was not the good Christian boy Sasha had described. This was a trap. Jola locked the door, dropped to her knees on the cold tiles, and did one thing her mother had taught her since she could speak. She prayed, Jesus, Mommy said if I call on you with all my heart, you will answer. I have disobeyed. I have chosen my dream over your word, but please, have mercy, save me. I don't want this. I want to go home. Please, Lord. Tears streamed down her face as she cried out in Yoruba and English, the same prayers her mother had prayed over her every night of her life. The boys came at 2:17 a.m. She heard their footsteps, their drunken laughter, the jiggling of the door handle, Joel's voice, "Open up, babe. It's time to celebrate your win." Jola pressed her back against the wardrobe, still on her knees, still praying through sobs. Suddenly, the sharp wall of police sirens sliced through the hotel corridor. Doors slammed, shouts, running feet. The boys cursed and scattered like cockroaches. Jola never knew what brought the police that exact night. A noise complaint, a random patrol, or the hand of God her mother had taught her to trust. She didn't even care. She only knew she was alive. The next morning, Jola called her parents with a voice so broken her father almost didn't recognize it. Within 2 hours, a trusted Okada rider from their church, Brother Shegun, arrived at the hotel. He wrapped her in a shawl, paid the bill with money her father had sent, and rode her all the way back across the Third Mainland Bridge to Garden City Estate. Her mother was waiting at the door, eyes red but arms open. Jola fell into them and cried until there was no tears left. That evening, the family left together in the parlor. "I have sinned against God and against you," Jola whispered. "But God showed me mercy. I don't want fame if it costs my soul. I want to do this the right way, or not at all." Her father placed his hand on her head. "The mercy of God is new every morning, my daughter. Welcome home." 6 months later, Jola stood on a different stage, the annual youth convention at her church. She was not modeling clothes. She was modeling something far more important. Dressed in a simple white dress she had designed herself, she shared her testimony before hundreds of teenagers. The hall was silent except for the occasional sniffle. "God can save you from the consequences of your own bad choices," she said, voice steady and strong. "But it is better to obey from the beginning. Hold on to the values your parents taught you. Hold on to Jesus. It's the only spotlight worth walking in." When she stepped down from the stage, Sasha was waiting, eyes wet, hugging her tightly. "I'm sorry," Sasha whispered. "I almost lost my friend." "You didn't," Jola smiled. "And neither of us has lost our God." That night, back in her room, Jola opened her sketchbook again, but this time, at the top of a new page, she wrote in bold letters, "Fashion for His glory." Outside, the Lagos rain began to fall once more, gentle, cleansing, full of promise. And somewhere in heaven, angels smiled.